this is even more confusing. It is, as Eddie Hearn says, not boxing. It's the business of boxing. And he doesn't like those exhibition bouts with the different ounceage of gloves, you know. And yet, he was the one who was saying that AJ was the front runner for an exhibition fight with Jake Paul. And as he said, they didn't want the fight. They didn't want that fight. They were approached for the fight. The fight that he said that Jake Paul was the front runner to fight. AJ was the front runner to fight Jake Paul in. We are, of course, talking about the way that exhibition fight has been cruelly taken away from AJ. A fight they didn't really want, a fight they were approached about, a fight they were never really sure about, and yet a fight they've been talking about for ages, and a fight which has muddied the waters for AJ. And as he says, we won't wait now, you know, we'll get another fight in. Who will it be then? Tony Yoka? Or are you, I don't know, are you gonna fight Francis Ngannou again? Or are you going to get Anderson Silva, maybe, and get him in there? Because we don't know how AJ, or how legitimate AJ wants to be. And Eddie Hearn can talk about Gervonta Davis, and can talk about how he may have taken that fight with Jake Paul because he doesn't want the fight with Lamont Roach. And I think there's some veracity to that. And he also hints that maybe Gervonta Davis may not be up for that kind of fight. And I think there's some veracity to that, certainly considering the way he fought against Lamont Roach and took that knee and had his face wiped and all of that and moisturised and had his nails done. Not those last two, but the first one, definitely. So there's some veracity to that. But you've got to separate the business from the boxing. And as he says, this is business. It's not boxing. And I understand why you might want, you know, 30 million rather than 7 or 8 million to fight Lamont Roach, which is a harder fight, really. Even though he's the smaller guy. So we've gone from he's the smaller guy to AJ to he's the bigger guy to Gervonta. But it's such a muddied picture because the business of boxing impinges and you don't know what's legitimate, and you don't know what's influencer, and you don't know what's exhibition, and it affects boxing badly. And watching Eddie Hearn here, I'm still not quite sure.